Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Rangers go down quickly there. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. One out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back back at Truist Park. And now, J.R. Santana.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Sasaki back to work. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 in this one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now David Woodson. Cowan off of first with 2 away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves get a shutout on the mound. Santana with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
First and second, no outs. Santana digs in now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Up the middle. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, David Woodson. Tejera, the runner at third. Santana at first. 1 gone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Grigori toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. So the go-ahead run in scoring position Gregory getting ready to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two on, 2 outs.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two outs. On the ground, Smith fires over to first. That ends the frame. Rangers leave a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. One down. Carson Williams next up for the Braves.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Matthews, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. Santana over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Outside low, 1-1.
With a layoff that pitch down.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Williams to second, over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit, David Woodson. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside, 2-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Up next for the Rangers, Alex Freeland. caught up in a rundown now. And he's out. Bucked down, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 2 and the Rangers nothing. We go to the ninth, and now the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Acevedo, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. High fly ball down the left field line. Musser has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely.
Base is empty with 2 away. Carlos Mitre stepping in for the Rangers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Thomas Valencia. Acevedo is just 1 strike away. Popped up. Williams. He's got a ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
So 2 down. J.R. Santana will hit next. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, David Woodson. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Rangers leave 1. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one 95 to finish him off. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 1 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the power speed combo, JR Santana. Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Just missed.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
JR Santana stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On to first. That's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the Braves nothing. With the tying run and scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Moffitt, the next to hit.
Oh, you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
On the ground to the left, Valencia. To first, picked out of the dirt, ball game. Santana had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
J.R. Santana looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So in now for the Angels, Ethan Young. That one hit to right. Cowan pulls it down, and that is that. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Two outs, nobody on. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And the runner holds. And that is downstairs. And that's ball three. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is the inning. One left for Texas, scoreless after one. Santana in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he's a former National League MVP. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. On the ground, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide, and it beats him. What a play. Rangers leave one, and we are still scoreless. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit for the Angels.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowan ranging back, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side. Peterson throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. And the Rangers set down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. J.R. Santana now at the plate, 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Cabrera, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The tying run at the plate. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Up next for the Rangers, David Woodson. Cabrera is just 1 strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Here's the veteran first baseman, J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's downstairs. Ball one. And there's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Two the count.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Rangers go down quickly there. We played an inning. No score. And here's the catcher, Rod Rosa. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is that. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a curve drops in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rosa collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Got him. Out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
So 2 down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Now 1-1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul straight back. Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Texas, and the score remains 6-4. Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Santana, the next to hit. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. one hops the wall. One run across. Now 2 runs score. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So they're down to their final out. David Woodson stepping in for the Rangers. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. The tag, and that's the ball game. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. 1 hit against 4 strikeouts. Not great.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. Strike on the inside corner. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fought off foul.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
One out. Runners at first and second.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Parker back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Rangers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one down the line, and it stays fair.
That ball is foul.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Tejera on second. Quezada at first with no outs. Big stack center field. Coming home. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He had that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
David Woodson stepping in for the Rangers. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out.
Villa checks on first, and he dives back in safely. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. To second, and he's out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
Now here is Alejandro Quezada. Man at first, one away. Slow ground ball to the right side. One at second. He's out. Out. A double play to end it. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more. Singled and knocked in a run.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you.
One down. Rod Rosa, the next to hit for the Angels. Peterson over at first with one away. Roll to short, could be two. There's one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Santana digs in now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Santana getting to start at first, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ground ball. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Ground ball could be two. Young over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
David Woodson stepping in for the Rangers. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeff Elliott up and throwing. Combs warming up as well. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Runner!
To second, and he's out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. So, runner at second, 2 down. Santana getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Winning run stands at second. Richter back to work.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Winning run out second, no one out. Hard ground ball for base stop. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So digging in, David Woodson. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Action in the Angels bullpen. Leo Cabrera getting loose out there. Escalona, the lefty, warming up as well. Now snap throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. That's inside.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one gets past the catcher. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, C.J. Shabazian. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 12th inning now. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Rangers win it in 12.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. A winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Santana was the hero in this one and had a very solid game. Put together a 3-hit performance.
It was a good game to begin with, but when you factor in how he walked it off for him, that's just the cherry on top. This one's got to feel good.
(3-2) the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.